All right, let's dive in. Today, we're taking a look at a platform called OConnect. And look, I know what you might be thinking. Not another video conferencing tool, but this one claims to be different. It's packed with AI, and it's part of a whole suite of business products. The promise here isn't just to change how we meet, but to change how we learn, earn, and operate online. So let's see what it's all about. So let me ask you something. Think about the conferencing app you use right now. Is it just a window, a way to see other people's faces? Or could it be something more? Like a real doorway that opens up brand new opportunities for getting things done faster, for connecting with more people, maybe even for making money. That's really the core idea we're going to unpack today. Okay, so what is OConnect, really? Well, at its heart, it's an AI-driven communication platform. But here's the crucial part you got to get. It's not a standalone app. It's built right into something called the ONPASSIVE ecosystem. The best way to think of it is like this. It's not just one building. It's the main town square in a whole digital city. And that city has everything. Tools for analytics, for payments, for document sharing, you name it. OConnect is just the place where everyone comes together. All right, first up, beyond video conferencing. Let's dig into how OConnect is trying to be fundamentally different from the tools you're probably already using. And that brings us to the AI-powered difference. You see, the whole idea is that it doesn't just connect people, it's actually supposed to enhance their communication. Let's put this side by side. Your standard tools, yeah, they've got screen share, recording, a basic chat. We all know the drill. But with OConnect, we're talking about AI doing the heavy lifting. I mean, just imagine this. You finish a 2-hour-long meeting and boom, you instantly get a summary of all the key decisions. Or how about an engagement meter that tells you in real time if you're losing the room? The whole point is to automate all that boring, busy work so you can actually focus on what matters. And this isn't just some marketing fluff. Take Linda, an educator. She tried this out and was blown away. The AI could automatically transcribe her entire lecture, and then, get this, it created study notes from it for her students. She said it was, and I quote, revolutionary for education. I mean, think about it. That helps close the gap for any student who might have missed something important in class. That's a huge deal. It's not just educators either. The tech analysts are starting to pay attention. A guy named David, a tech analyst, put it pretty bluntly. He said that sure, other platforms work, they're functional, but OConnect's deep AI integration makes it, his words, truly next gen. It's not just an improvement, it's a whole different level. And believe me, the AI features don't stop there. We're talking about smart noise cancellation that actually works, filtering out the dog barking or the construction next door, a smart camera that follows you so you're always in focus. And this is a game changer for teachers or managers. Automatic attendance tracking. No more roll calls. The system just knows who showed up. How cool is that? Okay, next section, one seamless ecosystem. This is where it gets really interesting because remember, OConnect isn't a lonely island. The real power comes from its integration with the whole ONPASSIVE suite of tools. Let's make this super practical. Let's talk about Sarah, a business owner. Okay, so she launches a webinar using OConnect. That's step one. As people start joining, all that audience data automatically flows into another tool called OTracker. Now she's got amazing analytics. Step two, if she's charging for it, the ticket payments go straight into her O wallet. No third party. Step three, and any documents she wants to share, she pulls them right from Odrit. See that? It's one single smooth workflow. She's not jumping between 5 different apps trying to make them all talk to each other. And here's the best part, coming straight from Sarah. She said she was paying nearly $200 a month, every single month, for all those separate tools. One for webinars, one for payments, another for file sharing. But with OConnect inside the ecosystem, she pays once and gets everything. It's not just about being more efficient. It's a huge cost saving. All right, let's move on to our next big idea, designed for everyone. This is all about breaking down barriers with a really human-focused design. Just look at this number, 50 plus. That's how many languages OConnect can apparently translate in real time. Think about what that means. It's all about global inclusivity. A teacher in Kenya can have a perfectly normal conversation with a student in Japan. Just like that, language isn't a barrier anymore. Not for connection, not for education. That's wow. And that commitment to leaving no one behind goes way deeper. There's low bandwidth optimization, so if you're in a rural area, you're not stuck with a glitchy, frozen screen. There are voice-to-text and text-to-voice features to help people with different abilities, and they're taking security seriously. We're talking multi-layered AI security, encrypted recordings, and even parental controls. It's really all about building a platform that's safe, trustworthy, and for everyone. Okay, now for a really unique angle, a new business model. The idea here is to transform this tool into an actual income stream. So it's not just something you pay for, it's something that can pay you. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, what? How can a communication tool become an income stream? It's a totally fair question. But it seems like the entire ONPASSIVE ecosystem was designed with exactly this in mind, right from the very beginning. So here's how it works, broken down into 3 main ways. First, you can host paid events. Think webinars, workshops, maybe even online concerts, and you sell tickets right there inside the platform. Your money goes straight to your O-wallet. Simple. Second, if you're a coach or a consultant, you can host all your sessions, private or group, and handle the payments securely. Again, no need for some other processor. And third, there's the affiliate side. If someone signs up through your link, you can generate a passive income stream from that. Pretty straightforward. So when you pull all of this together, the AI, the ecosystem, the business model, you can see how the goal really is to reimagine communication. Let's wrap up by looking at the global impact and what they've got planned for the future. The experts who've looked at this see the impact falling into 3 big buckets. First, education. It helps close that wealth gap between countries by knocking down language and location barriers. Second, business. It gives even the smallest startup a global reach for a fraction of the cost, letting them compete with the big dogs. And third, innovation. It just levels the playing field by giving everyone access to these really powerful next-gen tools. And remember, what we've talked about is just what's available today. The roadmap for Ocon is pretty wild. Soon they're talking about 3D immersive meetings, where it actually feels like you're all in the same room. After that, gamification to make things more engaging, and then full-blown AR and VR integration. So yeah, this thing is built to grow and evolve. So the revolution in communication really is here. This platform proposes a future where our tools are intelligent, fully integrated, and accessible to everybody. It's a completely different way of thinking about how we learn, work, and connect online. The question it leaves us with is, how will you join it?